Guys, welcome back to the channel. Episode 1 of the Crimson Fleet playthrough. We got this mission deep cover from Commander Tuala when we were doing the UC Vanguard missions. This is all for the Crimson Fleet. We are basically going to be playing spy for the UC. We are on board the UC Vigilance, where we are going to be speaking to the commander, and we will progress from there. I've done this campaign before, I know a little bit about it, I can't remember it all, so it's still going to be a bit of a learning experience for me. But we're not going to rush through it, we're going to take our time, and we're going to enjoy this one. It should be a lot of fun, and hopefully a lot of gunplay and ship battles. But we'll see. But yeah, we get to play spy. So let us progress and see where we go.
Welcome aboard the UC Vigilance. Did you have any questions before I escort you to the commander?
Yeah, could you sound any more bored? Okay, options. None, I'm just eager to get started. I have about 1 million questions, but they can wait for the commander. I'm here on official Vanguard business, so I prefer to speak to the commander. What can you tell me about the UC Vigilance? Or before I meet Commander Ikande, is there anything I should know? Well, we know pretty much why we're here, so let's just go and get started.
Understood? If you'd follow me, please. So, you're the vanguard that took down that terramorph on Tau City. You've made quite an impression around here. Everyone upstairs is talking about it. Damn. That must have been one hell of a firefight. I almost regret missing out on all the fun. Yeah, of course, we don't normally see that kind of action on the Vigilance, but we have our moments.
Sure you do.
Alright, Vanguard. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Ikande should be waiting for you. Good luck.
Okay, up we go. Can't go wrong, let's just press the button, there's no multiple options. What? No? Nothing to say? Let's keep it that way. Okay, there's the bridge.
Howdy.
A little look around.
Hello.
Oh, magazine. Further increases the range and accuracy of combat weapons. Take that, thank you very much. And a SysDef crew uniform. Yeah, why not? Thanks a lot. Okay, so Commander Ikande is there.
I'd like to brief you on the mission, so please, pay attention.
I'll think about it.
Ah, there you are. Commander Kibwe Ikande, UC SysDef. Glad to have you aboard. I was beginning to think you were having second thoughts about Commander Tuala's offer.
Okay, Tuala convinced me it would be for the greater good, so here I am. Nope. Well, I'm not entirely sold on the idea yet. I still don't quite understand why I'm here. Or we can go with UC SysDev. Is that another division of the UC military? Difficult. Let's just go with the top one. I mean, he didn't really convince me. So, but let's just go with that one. Best of a bad bunch.
Certainly picked the right person for the job. So, now that you're part of the team, allow me to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance. SysDef's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet.
Oh, you're doing a great job. Crimson Fleet's running rampant everywhere, and here you sit on your fancy ship, orbiting Mars. Nice and safe. Okay, you're going to need more than one ship to eliminate the entire fleet. Not if I'm piloting it. Impressive ship, but I don't see where I fit in. Where is the Vigilance located right now? And what exactly is the Crimson Fleet? Well, we know what the Crimson Fleet is. We know we're orbiting Mars. Let's go with the second option. If they've got an impressive ship and a big fleet, then why do they need us?
Whether this ship is impressive or not, you're the key element that we've been lacking. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse.
Apparently he's standing on a teleporter because someone just appeared right behind him. Okay, so we can go with a persuasion option if you've unlocked your persuasion skills. Get me in a room with them and I'll talk them into anything. I love it. I assume you already have a plan in mind. It takes more than finesse to catch the attention of a pirate. No, it doesn't. I prefer a more direct approach, I assume you've chosen me because I'm expendable. Let's go with the direct approach to see what he says. I don't think he's going to like it.
Then you're going to get yourself killed. So listen up, because my advice might just keep you alive.
Doubt it.
Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention.
Okay, so now they're giving me contraband. Isn't that fun? Let's hope the protecting ships around Mars don't get somewhat annoyed about me hauling contraband onto their planet, which is, you know, illegal. Options. Sounds simple enough. That doesn't sound like an ironclad plan to me. She can probably sniff out a narc from a sector away. Where did you get the contraband or Aurora? Well, if you've done anything on Neon, you know that Aurora is the drug of choice for the underground world. So that should not be required. It's probably best we don't ask where they got the contraband from. We're not going to like it.
So that we can move on to other business.
I think her facial expression when he said that kind of says it all. That was unimpressive. Let's go. Wow, she's a teleporter. She just vanished. Now that's a neat skill. I want to learn that. Okay, let's just go. Sounds simple enough.
You'd better hope so. Saoirse won't be easy to dupe. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know.
Okay. Point the way and I'll get it done. That's a lot to absorb. You must have quite a bit of confidence in my abilities. That's the option you pick for if you've got a huge ego. If this is the best plan you got, we're both in trouble. Or why bother gathering evidence? Well, kind of a good question. I mean, why are you gathering evidence against a bunch of pirates? Why aren't you just killing them? But the opposite side of that coin is if you just start randomly killing people, then what makes you any different than a pirate? There's a little debate. Point the way and I'll get it done.
Eager to get going? Good.
No, I'm just eager to get away from you.
This entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down.
Okay, I'll do my best. I'm just doing this for the money. I'm guessing it's too late to back out of the deal. No, you could probably still walk away. What if I get in over my head? Then you die. Let's just go to the second one, because that is the... well, you can't exactly say I'm here for the experience, so we'll go with money.
Fine. Whatever gets the job done. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control.
And that is a good point. When doing the Crimson Fleet, you will be given opportunities to become a pirate. Your choices will affect the outcome here, and you will be given the ultimate choice at the end on whether to become a full pirate and betray the UC, or turn over the evidence and betray the pirates. So keep that in mind when you're making decisions, when you're talking to people throughout all of these missions. Your choices do matter. So, conversation choices here are: I can stay the course, I can't make any promises, I don't exactly do well following rules and regulations. You can explain Sister's code and conduct and ethics?
You were
Question mark.
saying you have permission to speak.
Thanks so much. What do you mean by stray too far off the path? Well, that's kind of obvious. I'm going to go with I don't do well following rules and regulations because I don't.
Well, you better learn quick. Otherwise, I'll start looking for someone to take your place.
And I'll
Anyway,
come back and shoot
it's
you.
time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck.
Will I maintain contact with you? Do you have any other information about Saoirse Bowden? What happens if I get arrested while I'm undercover? And can you tell me more about my expected behaviour as an agent? And I'm going to ask the third question. I kind of want to know the answer to that. What happens if we do get arrested?
For your own safety, nobody but myself and the crew of the Vigilance will be aware that you're working for the United Colonies. Basically, if you land in jail, you're going to have to deal with the fines.
Fair enough. How do I maintain contact with you?
That's easy to answer. You don't. We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance and attempting to keep it within your vicinity. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence, and at the completion of your assignments, head back here for a debrief. Beyond that, you're completely on your own.
Well, let's hope the Crimson Fleet won't be watching me as well. Okay, let's go and speak
Good luck.
to the lieutenant. Where is she? There she is.
All right, we don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood?
I'll think about it. I think I understand. So basically, you want me to steal from thieves? That's if I'm accepted into the Crimson Fleet. Oh, honestly, why would they turn me away? I'm the biggest mass murderer in the galaxy. What if I can't find anything? And what do you need physical evidence? Why do you need physical evidence? Not what. So basically, you want me to steal from thieves. Second answer.
Rationalize it however you like, but that evidence is critical to the success of Commander Akande's operation. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig.
Ooh, angry. Okay, security option. If there's incriminating data out there, I'll find it. Sounds like you have a personal vendetta against the Crimson Fleet. I'm pretty certain she was one. I'm simply trying to understand my task, Lieutenant. Sounds like I've touched a nerve, or I'm confused. Are we trying to imprison the pirates or kill them? I'm going to go with touched a nerve.
It's not you, it's the Crimson Fleet. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard.
Okay, let's just go with I'll bring you as much evidence as I can
That's
find.
all we're asking.
Probably won't find much, but
Oh,
you never
before
know.
you go, there's one more thing. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts.
Now you're talking my language. If you have the bounty hunter trait, that option will be available to you, that's the only way I operate. If you don't have the bounty hunter trait, it's like the options are, that's very generous. I don't need payment to do what's right. Credits, now you're speaking my language. Or why would you be paying credits during a military operation? I'm going to pick the bounty hunter one because it's applicable.
Yes. Commander Akande mentioned that when he proposed the idea. Lucky you. All right. We've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed.
It sounds so easy. I'm sure this is not going to go down well. 3 options if you want to, or we can just get straight on with it. Feel like discussing your personal experience with the Crimson Fleet? Question mark. What's going to happen to the people you arrest? What if I get caught with the container
The commander and I are
Aurora
quite
in my
busy,
cargo
so if
hold?
you don't mind continuing.
That's actually a good question. Let's go with that one.
Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Security, so you shouldn't have any trouble. Even if you're scanned.
Good to know.
Of course, if we find out you tried to sell it to someone outside the boundaries of this particular operation, well, I don't think I need to tell you the consequences of making that mistake.
Fair enough.
Let me know if you need anything else.
Alright, let's get out of here. We are going to Sidonia, I think. Let's just look at our burden of proof. No, it's not that one. Where are we? There we are. Deep cover. So yeah, we are proceeding to Sidonia. I wonder if we can shortcut it. Yes, we can. Excellent. Don't need to run back to your ship. You can just fast travel. And we should get spat out right outside the doors to Sidonia. So we are going to the Trade Authority to speak to Saoirse Bowden. I've been to the Trade Authority several times and I've never noticed her, so that's probably my unobservantness of it. She was probably standing right in front of me. Let's see what we got.
Stay away from the sixth circle, unless you're reminded.
Trade Authority is...
Crimes at an
No,
all-time low around
that's the Trade
Sidonia.
Authority there. Run past it. There, completely missed him. Mostly because I run straight to that guy.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy.
Good for you. Okay, I'm here to sell, but I'm looking for you. I brought something that should interest the Crimson Fleet. I'm looking to unload a sensitive shipment, or we could go with Octai, who's that? But that's the guy behind the counter, so we don't need to ask that question. Let's go with I'm looking to unload a sensitive shipment.
And by sensitive, I'm guessing you mean something you don't want UC Security sticking their noses into.
Correct.
I can probably help you with that. What have you got for me?
Take a look at the sample. I'm looking to sell a shipment of Aurora, or let's talk price first. Let's give it the sample.
Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got?
Okay, this is a test, clearly. So if you can't handle it, point me to someone who can. I thought the Trade Authority would buy anything. I guess the people that told me you were the best were wrong. Oh yeah, we've got to go with the third option.
No, they're right. What they didn't tell you is that I have a self-preservation streak 1 kilometer wide. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit.
We negotiating, are we? Okay, so we can either pay 1,000 credits and ask, does this work? I refuse to pay for that information. What if I just blow your brains out and ask someone else? That's a bluff. She'll call you on that. I have to pay just to find out where to sell my shipment. Yeah, you really do. Let's just pay the 1,000 credits. That's nothing.
You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you.
No.
There's a buddy of mine
Shocking.
who runs the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear.
Okay.
Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Gotta love the Trade Authority.
Most visitors can't wait.
Okay, the Broken Spear is the bar, which is just here.
Mine intakes all taps.
There's Adler. Let's see what he's got to say.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away.
So grumpy. Okay, we give the sample. Saoirse Bowden said you could help me move some of this. I heard you might be able to help me move some cargo. Alright, I'll go. Let's give him the sample and see what he says.
Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first.
Favor for a favor. Okay, no problem. Sorcha never said anything about that. Forget it, I'll just take the shipment to someone else. Who's we and us? I thought I was dealing with you. Or we can go with you're with the Crimson Fleet, right? Well, we know he's with the Crimson Fleet. She's already said that. Let's just show eagerness and go with no problem.
Right down to business! And no small talk. I like it.
Thought you might.
Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back.
Okay, alright, I'll get it done. I'll just pay off his debt right now so we can get down to business. I'll just kill him and take the money off his corpse. Or how loud do you want this to be? I've got to ask that question. Last one, how loud?
What do I need to do here? Write you an instruction manual? You can do
You
this
can write?
loud, you can do this quiet. I don't care. I just want my goddamn money, and I want this guy to remember who he screwed over.
Okay, alright, we'll just get it done.
Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable looking guy in the entire place.
More miserable than you? I don't think that's possible.
Just pass
Okay, so minor quarters, there's an elevator around here somewhere. I think... Am I going the right way or am I going the wrong way? Oh no, there it is, I think. Is that right? Stairs. Residential, there we go. So... he will be around here somewhere.
I have a pen pal in your glass.
That's looking more promising. And there he is. Let's see what he's got.
Something I can help you with?
I'm here to collect the credits you owe Adler Kemp. Adler Kemp sent me to teach you a lesson. Nope, sorry. Thought you were someone else. Let's go with the top one.
Adler Kemp. Who the heck is that?
Oh, we're going to play dumb. Okay. Adler is serious about his debt, so I suggest you pay quickly. I really don't have time to play games. Do you owe money to anyone or not? Second one.
What? Play what games? You're obviously confusing me with someone else. Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home, wash off the dust, and relax. This has been fun, though. Whatever.
Okay, I'll go back and tell Adler you said that. Or, well, it's been nice knowing you. I'm sure your funeral will be lovely. Let's go with that one.
Hey now. Take it easy there. Let me think about that person you mentioned. Adler, was it? Hmm? Oh, wait. You mean that Adler? Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else.
Sure you did.
I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Sound good? Yeah?
Okay, that's not good enough. I don't think Adler is going to be satisfied with that option. Pay now or Deimos will be sending your corpse home in a casket. That one.
What? Come on! Give me a break! What the... Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right?
Depends how much blood the stone soaked up when I beat you to death with it. Okay. Promise to stop borrowing from Adler and I'll pay your debt for you. That'll cost you 3,000 credits. We can try and persuade him, and I'm tired of playing games. We can just attack him and say I've had enough of this. Or why are you hurting so badly for credits? Let's try persuade, see where that takes us.
What games? Why are you doing this to me? I don't have the money.
I bet you do. Okay, several options. This is all going to be guesswork. Let's try the +4. Pay up. If not for you, do it for the sake of your family.
How dare you try and threaten my family?
Manipulation +7. You're not thinking straight. What I'm asking for is perfectly reasonable.
Yeah, you're right.
Success.
I don't know what I was thinking before. Please, tell Adler I'm sorry for trying to wiggle out of the debt. I didn't have much of a choice.
Side note, I got the manipulation option there because I did the Ryujin faction quests. That manipulation option might not show up for you if you haven't completed those and gotten the nice little addition that you get given during that quest line. So if you want to manipulate people in certain conversations, then I would recommend doing the Ryujin side faction, because you do get a little memory implant that will allow you to manipulate people in certain conversations. So back to it. I have no idea where I am. There we go. So back to Adler.
The new equipment is great.
Have something for me?
Maybe. Okay, pay 3,000 credits. Yeah, it's all here. Not yet, but I'm working on it. And what are you talking about? Let's just pay him 3,000 credits.
Well, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message?
Okay, he got the message, or I thought getting the money would be enough. Let's go, got the message.
Nice. Nice. You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that. Oh, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle running with my, associates?
Okay, 4 options. If you think they can handle me. Yeah, I'm interested. I don't know, maybe. Or who exactly are your associates? Well, obviously he's talking about the Crimson Fleet. Let's go with arrogance and the top option.
That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. Alright, I'll call ahead and get a hold of Neva Mora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
Around. Ooh. Neighbor meetup evidence.
Neighbor, sit down, have a drink. So, smooth jump into the soul system?
Ah, that will be an evidence log for burden of proof. Fantastic. Right, so we are going to wrap it up. That is the end of Deep Color. That sort of came up quickly. So that is episode 1 complete. Deep Cover done. We move on to Rook meets King. That will be the next episode. We are starting down our Crimson Fleet path. This is going to be an intriguing one. Piracy, walking the tightrope, playing spy. Should be very, very interesting. Going to meet a lot of new characters and some very tough choices, I suspect. So, if you enjoyed this one, thumbs up would be hugely appreciated. Leave me a comment, let me know what you thought of my choices. If you chose differently, I'd like to hear about it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I would implore you to do so. Lots and lots of content, various playthroughs on the side factions, lots of weapon showcases, and a whole load of other projects up and working and more to come. Different games, not just Starfield, Farming Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator 2, and a few other games on the horizon as well. So if you did enjoy this, then obviously keep an eye out for episode 2. It will be coming out relatively soon, as soon as I've played it, recorded it and edited it all together. So if you don't watch anything until then, keep an eye out for that. But like I said, lots and lots of other videos for you to watch. Leave a comment anywhere. Good or bad comments are welcome. Suggestions, hints, tips. I'm happy to read anything that anybody wants to say. I know most people probably won't agree with some of my choices, especially when it comes to weapon showcases. It's all personal preference. Just like the options I pick in the conversations, they're just personal choices. I'd be interested to know what you picked if you picked differently from me. Other than that, again, thanks all for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.